This is the backing exercising training today. Even though we don't like the back, sometimes we have no choice. Every time they back into the spot to pick up a can, they should honk their horn. I know residents of Westminster will not like that, but safety before comfort. Just finished a whole talk on have to watch for others, especially with kids, because parents don't watch their kids in crosswalks anymore. Number of deaths, pedestrian fatalities are up 27% due to cell phones and other distractions that people don't take into account. So a driver's job is to actually be responsible for everyone around, which is next to impossible, but they still have to be tasked with it, so we try our best to teach them. So David's the first one on the course, so it'll get a little bit better as you try to get through. It's very tight. The cones don't give you much leeway in between, and they're offset alleys. So what they'll do is back in, forward on the right, back in on the left, and then switch it up without picking up the cans coming back out. It's offset alley. She has a blind spot on his, I guess it'd be his left side, but looking at the cab our right. So it's going to be a little difficult, but take some skills. We got all the camera systems in the truck that we'll teach. And he could use it, but he's using the mirrors like the old style. But we have cameras that will show all those angles. There you go. See, that's when he looked over. He looked probably up to the camera, checked it out. Now he's got to watch his backing so he doesn't run into it. He's going to get in there. And there it is. Now he's watching too much on that. Probably could watch the can and just stab it, but in real life, you don't know where people place the cans. These cans are placed in the spot that needs to be. Offset alley. Our trucks could do it this type because our back wheel pivots, so the radiuses are a little easier to manage. Some of the other trucks with the solid duals in the back wouldn't make this issue, or would not make this pivot. We did equip all our trucks now with 2 horns, so we have an air horn and that just a regular like car horn to just help alleviate a lot of the sound, wind backing, and the residents trying to have some compassion to their sensitive hearing. But all else fails, sometimes you got to lay on the horn just to get people's attention, as they're always distracted these days. I can't tell you how many times a week we have people almost walk into the side of the truck just because they're on their cell phone. That's why we have these cameras 360 degrees on our truck, and also to protect the driver and the district. But hopefully we never have to use them for pedestrian walking into a truck and getting killed. That'd be that's tough to deal with no matter what. Whoever's at fault, it's still not an easy pill to swallow, and some drivers never recover from it, so they pretty much go on permanent disability from it. And all it does is it does drive up cost, but it's an issue not just the district faces, but throughout the nation. and also Class C drivers. You and your personal car will face these issues and probably have in the past. If you're just observant, you'll see and notice people don't pay attention. This is tough. It's got very little room over there, so that the high cones act as like if it's on a wall. He did knock one cone over, but you got to remember there's not no alleys this tight. 16th Street alley is probably our tightest alley, but this is they're still not even close to this. It's twice as wide as this, so we make it a little more difficult because we want to also make a little competition and also hone their skills. Give you an idea how tight these cones are. Most people can't even do this in their regular car without hitting cones every time. That's how difficult, how tight we have it. They got about a foot on each side of the tires to play with. But trainings and obstacle courses should be a challenge. Otherwise, it's going to be easy, simple, and drivers won't pay attention. Just out of human nature. It's a great setup. As he's going to just finish up right here, put it back there. We got a line in the front. It's got the cones in the back. It's all skills. It's all knowing your cameras, looking at your mirrors, understanding, knowing the width and length of your truck. But overall, we have some good drivers. They're good. Waving them back. Good teamwork. NCSD, #1 in driving. We don't have that many accidents. Thank God for that.